Just like, why do people think it's okay to talk about me?
Leave Kylie Jenner the f alone. Stop talking about people's appearances. Stop being nasty and so rude. Quit being a bitch to Kylie Jenner. Finally, Kylie Jenner makes an appearance on the Kardashians, like a full-fledged storyline appearance.
Welcome, Kylie. Welcome to the show.
Finally.
Season 5, episode 5.
She's an executive producer and she finally decided to show up at work.
Yes, it was really cute though, because this whole prank situation, my overall sentiment was leave the pranks to Khloé, Kim, and Scott.
Well, shit, Bridget already has a haircut.
She's gonna look real silly. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Well, I love this kind of like, what are you doing here moment? Because Corey walks out and I'm like, oh, he does live there. Like, oh, this is his dog.
What y'all doing?
Hey.
Like, I was genuinely like, oh my God, I feel like we should not be here right now with Kendall and Kylie sneaking in.
Yeah.
But the best part about this entire prank was the fact that Kris Jenner was just so upset. Like, come on, I raised you better.
How can you not prank me? It's so easy. But this is the worst execution of a prank I have ever witnessed in my life.
I learn something new every day with the Kardashians, and it's how Kendall and Kylie hiccup.
Oh, yes. That little,
I don't
it
even
was
know.
really cute.
I don't know if I can get that high to... I don't even know.
No, I don't hiccup like that.
I'm just like, damn, I cannot believe her hiccups were that high pitch.
Yeah.
But also, Kris, Kylie's your favorite. How did you not know that's how she hiccuped?
I have to go. I'm so hiccups.
That's your hiccup?
Mine too.
You sound like a mouse.
I know. I have the same hiccups.
How do I not?
But thank goodness after this little failed attempt at a prank, Kylie did not end filming. She decided to go over to Kendall's house and really open up.
Yeah.
And I wish we got a storyline that Kylie didn't feel like she was on the defense.
Yeah.
Because this storyline really was just answering the negative comments coming for her appearance.
It's like a miracle that I still have confidence. And I could still like look in the mirror and think that I'm pretty.
Yeah, it was refreshing to actually see her talk about something that is an ongoing storyline, but the vulnerability that came out of it was actually quite shocking to me. But then the questions that both Kendall and Kylie were posing were kind of annoying. Like asking like, why does no one defend us? First of all, you do it every day.
Oh.
But also
They're number one.
But there's like people are attacking people that work at Target and they're not getting defended.
Just like, why do people think it's okay to talk about me?
I will say, being a part of the Kardashian social media, that's literally my job.
Yeah.
I will say the fan base is the most loyal, supportive.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah.
But they don't openly defend.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been a part of the fan base since the first season on E.
Yes.
You know, but I'm not up and down the social media saying like, oh my God, you better leave those kitten heels alone.
Literally.
Like, but
Well, I think that's where I kind of started my social platform, was to stick up for them, because I was just sick and tired of TikTok going in for the Kardashians when they had no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And it did make a little sense when Kendall was like, if this was about any other celebrity, the internet would not be here for it.
If you talked the same way you do about us about any other woman, people would come to their defense all day long. But for some reason with us, it's like they don't think we have any feelings.
and that's where I disagree. I literally disagree.
Really?
We see them talk about Beyonce and her, like she did Ozempic before the tour. Like people just talk, because I also do see people defending Kylie. If I read, you know, what is the blogs? You know, the blogs, like there's this and there's that. So I'm like, what are you really reading, Kylie? Are you getting spewed the negativity and not the positivity?
No, she is on TikTok, and the comments and the videos and the commentary is terrible. It's awful. And also the networks, like the news outlets, they get clicks from the Kardashians. They're the only celebrities that give clicks.
They are.
Why would they want to stick up for someone that's, no one's going to click a positive story about the Kardashians.
This is true.
But bashing Kylie. And what makes me a little like, it was just the pictures in Paris with the lion on the head.
Oh,
that was the one that she was referring to.
Yeah.
And she was kind of going through this like, hey, I wasn't wearing as much makeup. Now I'm like, I get told I wear too less makeup. I get told I wear too much makeup.
Yeah.
But now it is like, Kendall's like, she's never looked better. Like Kylie right now
agree
is
with
the
that.
hottest human being on the planet.
I agree with that. I was like, Kylie Jenner has never looked fresher, younger, never looked better.
I'm not even just saying this. You've never looked younger and you've never looked better. Thank you.
Back in the day when she said she's like taking out the fillers and stuff, it was a bit much sometimes, but now she looks rejuvenated.
Well, no, she's truly one of the most stunning, and I think the only woman that would ever turn me straight
Really?
is Kylie Jenner.
Really?
Oh my God, her aura, her
Not Kim?
personality. Kim is, she's too much of a godlike figure for me.
Yeah.
You don't have sex with God. Oh, don't put that in there. My mom will murder me. My mom will murder me. We cannot put that. Oh my God. But Kylie Jenner, but I'm happy Kylie's not letting her I'm happy Kylie's not letting this take down her energy and the fact that she still has confidence. And it was a really vulnerable moment to see her cry.
The sister moment was sweet.
It's like therapy. You know, when you're in therapy and you start talking about something. Like, I've never cried about this before, but I guess it does affect me.
Kim, I can see cry. It's an ugly cry face. With Kylie, I get so uncomfortable because it's like, oh, it's genuine, like, tears. Like with Kim, I can be playful and like, yes, you have another ugly cry face.
But those are genuine tears as well.
I know,
and see, you're spewing into the... Give the girl some...
I know, but at least it's Kourtney's fault. Like, I just think of Kourtney saying Kim is the ugliest cry face every time she cries.
Blame everything on Kourtney.
Thank God, I know always, but thank God Kendall and Kylie are together in this situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel bad. So this is a PSA with a K. Leave Kylie Jenner the fuck alone. Stop talking about people's appearances. Stop being nasty and so rude. Quit being a bitch to Kylie Jenner.
I'm sure she's okay in her millions.
Billions.
Billions, yes.
Khloé Kardashian is finally left the house.
Breaking news, guys. I am leaving Hidden Hills.
Yay!
Finally, like everyone has been telling her to get her ass up and get out. And here she is taking a little trip to a goat farm with Malika.
She couldn't have gone to the local bar, but yeah, she went to the goat farm. I actually genuinely enjoy that the Kardashians are so fascinated with every type of animal on the planet because a pet goat, I'm sorry, I'm backing out.
They're so cute. If they stayed like that baby size, then yeah.
But she didn't go with the goat.
No, she decided not.
Yeah.
Because obviously the humping, the pooping.
Humping their sister.
This one's humping its sister. Like, no.
Like Malika said, keep it in the family.
There you go.
But I loved how Khloé got out of the house. And like, I think she will now leave the house more because those kids treated her like she was Princess Diana.
I find it hard to believe that 8 or 9-year-olds like know who I am, but I love kids. So this is like, I could do this all day long.
They really did, except for the one girl. I don't know if you saw that cutaway. She was just like, who are you?
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
Run the tape back.
Bye, you guys. Bye. Who are you, huh?
Literally, as she's leaving, there's one little girl that goes up to her and she's like, who are you? And then Khloé goes in the confessional. And then they leave.
I totally missed that.
It was a humorous moment from the editing team.
Yes.
But it was funny.
I can't believe she doesn't know who Khloé is, but even Khloé was kind of shocked. Like, how do these kids know who I am?
Yeah, no.
Hello, you're the most famous family in the entire world.
Yeah. And they were local too. They went down the street.
Yeah, they were so close.
Hidden Hills.
In the car ride over there, they discussed Malika. In the car ride over, they discussed Malika's. Oh my God. In the car ride over, they discussed Malika's dating life.
Yeah.
And I love how Khloé is kind of here for it enough where it's like, you do it all. You fill me on what the vibe is. Like, she's kind of throwing Malika out to do
test
it first.
the waters.
Yes.
But that's okay. You get your wet and tell me how it is.
I will definitely tell you how it is.
You better talk about it.
Even the confessionals this entire episode when Khloé's talking about love, like, yes, she wants to get back out there, but this is just not the time. I'm standing in solidarity with her because I get it. You know when it's ready, but talking to Malika, I feel like it was a good breakthrough for Khloé to just kind of open up, and I feel like she has a better time engaging in those kind of conversations outside of her sisters.
Yes.
Because they're a little all over the place.
Oh, yeah, they're so judged. I mean, Kim is over here being like, Khloé has agoraphobia.
Yeah.
She can't get out the house.
Yeah.
Then you transfer to Kim's storyline this episode, and it's like, she stays out the house.
Okay, outside.
She is with her friends. She is selling Netflix shows. She is doing the damn thing.
She is. I'm proud of her, though.
I know.
Yeah.
But what I'm most excited about is the fact that she has an agent, and she's in this new career path.
I need a Brad Slater.
Was that his name?
Yes.
If in life you have someone that believes in you, you want a Brad Slater in your corner. He thinks the world of me.
But this is where it's like, I look at Kim like that, everything she does. Like, you need to find someone that Kim said is like, is your ride or die, your biggest fan, like, will support you till the end of time and just has the best envisionment for your future. And like, that is Brad Slater.
This was really cool because we went from starting the season off with, you know, the Ryan Murphy show is in the works. But now I was out of the loop about this movie thing, which I don't know if you knew or
No,
not.
of course.
Okay, but this is major. I'm like, Kim Kardashian went from being like one of the most, you know, ousted woman, you know, being a closet organizer, and now is going to be on the big screen.
Okay, she what?
What?
I hate that we got to bring up her past.
Well, it's true. The past is what got her here today.
She's been there, done that. She put in the work. She sold on eBay. She did what she needed to do.
Yeah, she's still selling stuff on
KardashianCloset.com. If I had a coupon code with a K, I'd give it to you.
Yeah, right.
But no, what's crazy though is like she literally has been in movies. This is not nothing new.
But to lead
her own movie.
Yeah.
And such a boss to be like going into a meeting and being like, if this is not a blockbuster hit, I don't have time.
Unless we're gonna be like the biggest commercial movie and break the internet and have the best cast ever, I don't have time.
It was boss material in a 40-inch bust down.
Middle part.
Every time I see her in a long wig, I'm like, go off.
I don't know if you picked up on this, but the fact that Kim didn't tell her best friends, the lifers, about this little pitch that she was doing, I think it's because she was really, really that nervous.
She was nervous because she knows it's a new playing field for her. Like, she even felt that with American Horror Story. And so I think Kim is a perfectionist. She's like, get your ass up and work. And so she wanted to do that before bringing anything to the inner circle.
I get nervous.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
No, just the project that I'm doing is like a really...
What is it? Tell us about your project. What's the project?
I sold a movie to Netflix.
But that just like, it was like, oh my God. Like, you're Kim Kardashian. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Yeah.
And you were still a little nervous in yourself that you couldn't even tell the group chat that you send everything in.
That's how you know it is aligned if you still get those butterflies.
But props to you, Kimberly. I can't wait. The Fifth Wheel coming to Netflix. Oh, that's what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah. Kourtney Kardashian Barker is giving birth.
Rocky 13 is here.
What I love about this entire Kardashian world is that the storyline for this pregnancy and this birth is when will Kourtney Kardashian give birth and if she will have a Halloween baby.
Who wants the 30th? When you could have the 31st.
I actually was on pins and needles waiting to see when the baby was going to be born.
We know he was born on November 1st.
already know the baby was born.
On November 1st.
But it was so interesting being there with them because I was there.
We were. But those, when they film themselves and it's personal cam, you really do feel like you're there.
You ready, Court? Yeah, he's definitely November 1st because we have 5 minutes still.
Well, we also learned a takeaway. I thought Travis Barker's favorite thing about Kourtney was her toes and her feet.
No. It's where he went to town to make Rocky.
Yeah, the fact that her vagina is his favorite thing.
You're not gonna look at my vagina.
I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna catch him like a
you
basketball.
Can't.
Yeah.
You can't
Really?
be down there. I mean, you can, but I don't want you
You don't want me to see her like that.
to be traumatized.
And you notice when we see the home cam,
Yeah.
he's holding her hand behind because
there's
he said,
not-
actually, maybe I don't want to mess up
I don't wanna see that.
I don't want my favorite thing to be skewed.
So Kourtney Kardashian goes to the hospital. She FaceTimes Khloé. She's like trying to figure out when she's giving birth. She's there for no reason at all. She's like, I think we came too early. And I love how she's like, when's the baby gonna come? When's the baby gonna come? And Khloé's like, you want a Halloween baby. Just say it. You want a Halloween baby.
I feel like you keep saying whatever God's plan, but like in your dream subconsciously would be a Halloween baby. And if that happens, it happens. So just let Mr. Halloween come on.
One of the things that my takeaway was like, oh my God, I cannot believe Kourtney Kardashian got an epidural.
I was taken aback by that. You know, she is the natural queen, everything organic. And when they said epidural, literally something flashed in my head. I was like, are we sure?
Yeah.
But I think it's the fact that this is such a high-risk pregnancy. She got pregnant naturally. And then they had the whole prenatal surgery situation. She probably just went with whatever the doctors were saying.
Well, also too, online, when she posted content from her birth, and Travis was drumming, and the internet blew up. Like, how in the hell could he be drumming in the pregnancy room? Like, how irritating that must be for Kourtney. Come to find out, that's Kourtney's like soothing background music.
That's how she goes to sleep, babes.
The drumming sound is super relaxing and calming to me. Like, I heard it my whole pregnancy. I would fall asleep to it.
I'm like, she really loves that man.
She's in love with this man.
She is like, if that's what relaxes her, is that.
But that actually sounded quite relaxing to me, too. I don't know about a full concert, but the little arrivederci, I can get into that.
Arrivederci?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like Italian.
Yeah, but arrivederci.
But one cameo that I was not expecting to see at Kourtney's birth was Kris Jenner.
Hey, Mom. But my security comes into the room and says, your mom's pulling up. any second. And I was like, my mom, she's not invited.
Her mom cannot not be in the room. I know she was like, nobody come, but I was like, somebody's gonna be there.
Kris Jenner, I'm in the neighborhood. It's like, sweetie, you were in Calabasas.
Yeah.
You drove all the way to Beverly Hills to go into Cedar Sinai.
Yeah, but I also love how, you know, there's yin and yang there with Travis and Kourtney. He was like, if my mom was here, I would want her here. And that turned out being the best thing that Kourtney reflected on, like her mom being there and sharing that moment with Travis.
And this birth was completely different from Kourtney's past births on the show. Obviously, even with Khloé, when she gave birth to Tatum, she showed her son right away. We still have yet to see Rocky.
Yeah.
They're playing Frank Sinatra, which I love how she was kind of like, Travis wanted to play rock music, but then we just decided on Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. I mean, she said she thought he would, and he turned on Frank Sinatra, which I feel like, you know, that's life.
Yeah, that was the song.
That's life.
I really did enjoy the end of the episode being dedicated solely to Kourtney.
Yeah.
Because this has been a journey from season 1 of the Kardashians.
Every step of the way, like with IVF.
Look at that.
And with conceiving naturally on Valentine's Day. Even looking back at the pregnancy and thinking we were almost too afraid to feel it because it felt like, is this too good to be true?
No, honestly, it was really special, honestly. And I think for me, it was really just nice to hear, you know, how she said like changing her mind made this a smooth process and trusting God's timing, which is a space that like I'm trying to be into. So it's just like, live and let live.
Knowing what we know now of everything they went through to get this child, it's just like, damn, like she really did do it.
Shout out to you, girl.
You guys did it. You made a baby. Oh, I'm just so happy for them.
No more.
Oh no, keep them coming. I'm like, keep them coming. But first, can we just see him? Like, when can we see Rocky? I want to see baby Rocky.
Maybe on his first birthday.
But I need to know what your peak and pit of the episode is.
My peak was the idea of Kim Kardashian being 007.
Oh, yes.
Would you make a great 007?
Totally. I really love that idea, to be honest, of the female 007. Talk about emasculating.
Like, are you kidding me? I would love a woman version of that. And they have little Bond boys. Actually, I would love to be a Bond boy.
Oh my God, a Bond boy. That really does need to happen.
That needs to happen.
And that would be iconic. The fact that this is where her brain is going.
Yeah.
But the Botox might have an effect on her acting abilities.
I also feel like you need less Botox for more emotion, and I don't have it. How am I going to be scared out of my mind? I cannot.
You're going to.
And then also, sorry, but she said she only has 10 years. She said a movie a year. She has 10 good years, and then after that, her looks are fading.
I think your looks will never fade.
But my pit was the failed prank.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Like, come on. Kris Jenner raised you better.
That was so bad.
What is wrong with you guys? I have raised you smarter than this. Okay?
My peak is Kourtney's birth.
Okay.
And my pit is Kourtney's birth.
Whoa.
Only because I'm so happy she gave birth and it was literally like the best part of the episode.
Yeah.
But two, that she didn't pull baby Rocky out of her vagina like she did with Mason.
Oh.
Come on, Kourtney. You know better than that. We were tuning in to see.
Listen, she was young and eager back then. She
I know.
said, no, y'all do it.
But that is all for today's episode of The reKap. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out all of our past recaps. And follow me on social media at Gay Man with a Spray Tan.
And follow me at Archie J Speaks. Oh, you're fanning now.
I'm hot.
Yeah, okay.
These girls got me sweating.
You don't look sweaty.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have an upper lip. Okay.
You look very matte, actually.
Kylie Cosmetics matte. Matte makeup setting spray.